Dominance of a decade ending today. Australia, after a decade, put their hands around the Border Gavaskar Trophy as they sealed the series at home 3-1, completely outplaying India in most of the departments. Yes, the series looked very close, but if you just put it out there, Australia were the better sides because they were able to capitalize on moments India just let go of. It started on a high for the Indian cricket team in Perth. Then action moved to Adelaide, where the change of ball kind of changed Australia's fortunes, and they haven't looked back since then. Brisbane could have been a different story had rain not arrived. MCG India had the chances when Australia were 96 for 6, but those dropped catches and that partnership between Marnus Labuschagne and Pat Cummins put enough runs on the board to put India under immense pressure on that final day. 2-1 coming into the Sydney Test, New Year Test, over 40,000 people across 3 days, but it was a tame surrender. Yes, no Jasprit Bumrah helped. It helped Australia because India were without their MVP. India were without the bowler who had tested Australia left, right, and centre in the test preceding the Sydney Test and also the first innings of the Sydney Test. He was always charged up. He was in your face. He was raring to go. He bowled the most he has in the recent past, and especially after his back surgery. He looked like a bowler who could do nothing wrong. But fate and destiny had other plans, as a back spasm on the second day of the test ruled him out for the third test, which was third day, I would say, which was going to be very, very crucial. And he did turn out to bat, but didn't have enough comfort in the body to give that one last push when India were defending that book. Australia will be the happy lot, but a lot to ponder for the Indian cricket team. Gautam Gambhir was at his explosive best at the post-series press conference. He answered all the tough questions and didn't let anyone go, just like his batters should have, by probably shouldering arms rather than nicking behind the stumps. But coach was also playing them on the front foot. He spoke about Virat Kohli. He spoke about Rohit Sharma. So listen in what the coach had to say today.
देखिए, पहली चीज़ तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि इतनी रिपोर्ट्स लिखी गई, इतनी चीज़ें बोली गई, कम से कम हम उस चीज़ में तो थोड़ा बहुत और सेंसिबल हो सकते हैं कि अगर एक कैप्टन भी नहीं है, अगर एक लीडर ने ये सोचा, टीम को अपने से आगे रख के ये निर्णय लिया, ये डिसीजन लिया, तो इसमें मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई खराबी है। तो बहुत चीज़ें कही गई, बहुत चीज़ें बोली गई। आई थिंक अल्टीमेटली इंडिविजुअल्स वहाँ पे बैठे हैं, लेकिन सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट वहाँ पर टीम है, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट देश है। तो मेरा मानना है कि आई थिंक बाकी सारे लोग भी, चाहे वो मुझसे शुरुआत होकर जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं, सबको टीम को आगे रखना चाहिए एज़ कम्पेयर टू अपने इंडिविजुअल इंटरेस्ट को। और वो रोहित शर्मा ने करके दिखाया। हमने अकाउंटेबिलिटी की बात करी थी, और वो शुरुआत टॉप से होती है, और वो शुरुआत रोहित शर्मा ने ली है पिछले मैच की। देखिए, पहली बात तो ये है कि हर इंडिविजुअल को पता होता है कि उसकी गेम और उसकी हंगर कहाँ पर है। वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है किसी भी स्पोर्ट के लिए और किसी भी प्रोफेशन के लिए। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ स्पोर्ट के लिए, कि आप कितने हंग्री हैं, आप कितने पैशनेट हैं, और आप क्या आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन से टीम आगे जा रही है या नहीं जा रही। बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली ये ना मेरी टीम है, ना आपकी टीम है, देश की टीम है। मेरा मानना है कि जैसे मैंने कहा है कि वहाँ पर हमारे ड्रेसिंग रूम में बहुत ऑनेस्ट खिलाड़ी हैं, बहुत ऑनेस्ट लोग हैं, जो जानते हैं कि उनमें कितना हंगर है, वो क्या उनके कंट्रीब्यूशन से इंडियन टीम आगे जा सकती है। बट हाँ, जहाँ तक मेरा सवाल है, मेरी सबसे बड़ी जिम्मेदारी ये है कि आई हैव टू बी फेयर टू एवरीवन इन दैट रूम, नॉट ओनली वन और टू इंडिविजुअल्स। अगर मैं सिर्फ 2 या 3 इंडिविजुअल्स के साथ फेयर हूँ और बाकियों के साथ नहीं हूँ, तो देन आई एम बीइंग डिसऑनेस्ट टू माय जॉब। तो चाहे वो खिलाड़ी अभी तक जिसने डेब्यू नहीं किया, चाहे वो खिलाड़ी हो जिसने 100 टेस्ट मैच खेले हो, मेरा सिंपल एक मकसद है मेरे जॉब का कि आई हैव टू बी एब्सोल्युटली फेयर and equal to everyone. Yes, happiness will always be intact, because the reason is that all we can do is try and prepare to the best of our ability, try and be 100% committed on the field, not only on that particular day, every session, every hour, every ball. If we are committed to what we are doing with honesty, I think that should be fine. And more importantly, I've already answered that question, that to keep the dressing room happy, I have to be absolutely honest and equal and fair to everyone in that dressing room. I know we haven't got the results, and it is frustrating. I'm not saying that it's not frustrating. It is challenging, but whatever we can do with the best interest of Indian cricket, that will continue to happen in that dressing room. See, I can't talk about the future of any player. It's up to them as well. But yes, what I can say is that they still have the hunger, they still have the passion, they're tough people, and hopefully they can continue to take Indian cricket forward. But ultimately, as we all know, that whatever they plan, they will plan for the best interest of Indian cricket.
It was not just Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah and Rohit Sharma which he touched upon. He talked about the players who were touring this part of the world for the first time. He was talking about Washington Sundar. He was talking about Nitish Kumar Reddy. He was talking about Yashasvi Jaiswal. He didn't take any names, but there were plenty of players who underperformed. Players like Shubman Gill, players like KL Rahul. After a phenomenal start, he's averaging just 30 in the series. He just tapers off. After every good tour, he kind of just tapers off, and this tour was just another reminder why KL Rahul needs to put forward a consistent foot. It hasn't been happening. It hasn't happened. One thought that, opening could be the arrival of that second wind of KL Rahul, the test cricketer. But it didn't happen. Bowling workload was mostly shared between Mohammad Siraj and Jasprit Bumrah, and Gambhir had a lot of good things to say about Mohammad Siraj. Siraj was erratic at times. He was erratic on occasions, but he ran in every match, every day, every over with the same intensity. The attitude has been praised by Jasprit Bumrah, Rohit Sharma, but the wickets just weren't there, right? He was India's second highest wicket taker, but India would have liked far more consistency from their second most experienced bowler in the series, the fast bowler, but it wasn't the case to be. It was a series where Ravichandran Ashwin dropped that retirement bombshell. It was a series where Rohit Sharma decided to sit out. That's what the word is, but he didn't have the runs. 5 innings, 31 runs, so he did not fit into the scheme of things. He was rightfully omitted from even the 15 of this test. He did some drinks duties yesterday when India were on fire with the new ball, when Australia were batting for the first time. But other than that, it was a helpless captain. It was a helpless stand-in captain. It was a charged up standing captain. Virat Kohli was calling the shots in the middle, but nothing worked because Bumrah, your MVP of the series, your MVP of the tour, was missing. A lot to ponder and think about for the Indian cricket team about the way forward. I know there's a lot of white ball cricket ahead. We have the bilateral series against England. We'll be touring for T20s and ODIs. Then we head to Dubai for the Champions Trophy. Another shot at winning another ICC title. The titles which have eluded us in the past, and we only won the T20 World Cup. Before that, it was ekdam sannata when it comes to the Champions Trophy, when it comes to ICC titles. So let's see what happens, but one thing is for sure that winds of change have kind of gripped the Indian dressing room, and one wonders how long Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma will play. Gambhir had a lot of straight top fun today. He maintained that a happy dressing room, a winning dressing room is a happy dressing room, and he kind of brushed those talks aside that it's still a very happy dressing room. But he emphasized on the fact that only people who will be performing will be considered, and he has to be fair and equal to everyone. So was there underlined a message, between the lines for the senior stalwarts like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, who have just been a burden on this tour, right? Virat Kohli, apart from that 136 at MCC, he hasn't looked the batter he has on previous tours of Australia. So let's see what the future holds. But today, it was all about Australia. The series, it was close, but the scoreline 3-1 still in Australia's favour. Pat Cummins continues to turn everything he touches to gold. He continues to beef up the trophy cabinet of the Australian cricket team, and he was a very happy and proud captain at the post-series press conference. And why wouldn't he be, right? Playing those test matches, and right now behind me you can see visuals of families of the players kind of spending a good time, enjoying after that series win. It's been a long wait, right? India, last few tours, they've come here, and then Australia have toured India. India have completely dominated them. But this was a reality check and probably a wake-up call for the Indian cricket team. Mend your ways, otherwise more disappointment is in store. Yes, test cricket happens after 6 months now, but that's a long period to set your house in order. Just think about what you need as a group, as a leadership group, as a coaching group. Otherwise, a lot of heads are expected to roll if results just don't come our way. So keep watching Times of India Sports, and thank you very much for joining us for all the updates from ground zero, starting from Brisbane to Melbourne to Sydney. It has been very enjoyable experience bringing you all the updates. बहुत अच्छा लगा आप सबके साथ वो live sessions में जुड़कर और discuss कर cricket. तो जुड़े रहिए because we are not stopping anytime soon. We'll be bringing more updates from ground zero. We'll make sure that wherever Indian cricket team is, TOI Sports will be there to bring you all the updates. So like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon because as I said, we're not going anywhere. So thank you for watching. Signing off from the Sydney Cricket Ground.